The Hidden Fashion Code of Billionaires, 10 luxury brands they actually wear. When you control fortunes larger than nations, style stops being about fashion weeks or seasonal drops. It becomes about symbolism, identity, and silent authority. For billionaires, luxury isn't about logos plastered on social media. It's found in hidden ateliers where only a handful of clients are served, where each garment is measured, cut, and hand-finished by artisans over weeks, sometimes months. These are not just clothes. They're coded signals of power. Each fabric choice, every button, every stitch tells a story that money alone can't buy. Today, let's peek inside the closets of the world's wealthiest men and uncover the 10 exclusive luxury brands only billionaires truly wear. Jeff Bezos, Brunello Cucinelli, and Zegna. Once the picture of Silicon Valley simplicity, Jeff Bezos' style now mirrors his evolution from garage innovator to global heavyweight. Bezos leans toward Brunello Cucinelli, nicknamed the King of Cashmere. His neutral-toned sweaters, linen shirts, and perfectly draped jackets seem effortless, but each piece can cost several $1,000s, tailored for precision and presence. When the occasion demands gravitas, Bezos turns to Zegna couture, suits built with architectural precision, structured yet fluid, radiating authority without a single word. His fashion isn't accidental. It's carefully chosen to project dominance wrapped in restraint, a wardrobe that echoes his empire, powerful, refined, and quietly intimidating. Bernard Arnault Berluti and Rimowa. Bernard Arnault doesn't just consume luxury, he defines it. As CEO of LVMH, he presides over dozens of the world's most coveted labels, yet his personal style speaks in whispers of mastery. He frequently wears Berluti, where hand-patinated shoes and bespoke suits are crafted from rare fabrics reserved for private clients. The craftsmanship reflects both heritage and innovation, just like Arnault's empire itself. For travel, Arnault remains loyal to Rimowa, but his versions aren't store-bought. They're titanium cases with biometric locks, GPS tracking, and jet-set durability. Every detail signals intelligence, control, and timeless refinement. To Arnault, luxury isn't performance. It's precision strategy woven into daily life. Elon Musk, Tom Ford, and IWC. Elon Musk may seem casual at first glance, but his wardrobe is engineered as meticulously as his rockets and cars. He often selects Tom Ford suits, sharp lapels, futuristic tailoring, and performance fabrics that allow comfort through marathon workdays. These garments fuse elegance with the same sense of engineering he applies to SpaceX and Tesla. On his wrist sits an IWC Portuguese chronograph, chosen for its mechanical precision over diamonds or gold. Musk's style whispers innovation, functional, forward-thinking, and stripped of vanity. For him, clothing isn't decoration. It's another field to reinvent, where design and technology meet. Larry Ellison, Loro Piana, and Stefano Ricci, Larry Ellison, Oracle's co-founder, lives extravagantly, and his style leaves no doubt. He favors Loro Piana, masters of rare fabrics like vicuña and baby cashmere. Sweaters costing $5,000, $7,000 are custom-dyed to hues of ocean blue and sand, complementing his lifestyle of yachts and coastal villas. When Ellison wants to make a louder statement, he turns to Stefano Ricci, crocodile jackets, silk ties woven on antique looms, and gold-detailed accessories. His wardrobe is unapologetically rare, a mirror of his empire. To Ellison, clothing is like his world, exclusive, grand, and crafted to stand apart. Bill Gates, Hermès, and John Lobb. Bill Gates is known for modesty, yet his fashion reveals a subtler kind of wealth, measured, quiet, but deeply refined. He often chooses Hermès cashmere sweaters, simple in appearance but crafted from the rarest mills of Europe. Soft, durable, and built to last decades, they embody his preference for longevity over flash. On his feet are John Lobb bespoke shoes, each pair shaped to his stride through 50-plus hours of artisan work in Paris and London. Gates avoids extravagance, yet his wardrobe reflects substance, luxury that whispers practicality, consistency, and endurance rather than demanding attention. Mark Zuckerberg, Brunello Cucinelli, and Savile Row. The hoodie and t-shirt billionaire uniform? Not as ordinary as it looks. Mark Zuckerberg's signature gray hoodies are not random off-the-rack picks. They often come from Brunello Cucinelli, crafted from fine merino wool and cashmere blends, each costing over $1,000. His plain-looking t-shirts are carefully hand-dyed, pre-shrunk, and tailored for a flawless fit that ensures consistency in every public appearance. The idea behind his clothing is simple: eliminate decision fatigue by wearing the same thing every day. But in true billionaire fashion, the simple is actually highly engineered. When duty calls for formality, Zuckerberg heads to Savile Row tailors in London, where suits are designed to move like casual wear, keeping his trademark comfort intact. Even at the highest levels of wealth, his fashion philosophy blends subtlety with exclusivity, quietly signaling power without the need for flash. Warren Buffett, Turnbull, and Acer and Isaia. Warren Buffett's reputation for frugality is legendary, but even his modest style is rooted in heritage and craftsmanship. He is often seen in Turnbull and Acer shirts, the same British heritage brand that has dressed kings, presidents, and world leaders for over a century. Each shirt is hand-cut from premium premium cotton and designed to last decades, a perfect metaphor for Buffett's own philosophy of buying and holding investments for the long term. For ties, he prefers Isaia, an Italian brand known for bold yet refined patterns. Buffett doesn't chase trends or experiment with flashy statements. Instead, his wardrobe mirrors his investment values: discipline, quality, and consistency over fleeting distractions. Even his clothing choices reflect a timeless confidence in tradition rather than chasing fashion cycles. Sergey Brin, Khitan, and Hublot. Sergey Brin may not dominate fashion columns, but his rare choices are statements in themselves. He often wears Khitan suits, some of the most exclusive in the world. Each piece, crafted by a single artisan, can require 25 hours of careful work, using cashmere and vicuña blends that few will ever touch. On his wrist, Brin favors Hublot sapphire fusion watches, transparent, futuristic, and experimental, blending bold materials with Swiss precision. His style reflects his dual identity: a technologist who reshapes the future and a connoisseur who appreciates tradition. Like his legacy at Google, it fuses past craftsmanship with forward-looking innovation. Steve Ballmer, Cucinelli and Zegna. Steve Ballmer's wardrobe is as commanding as his personality: practical, bold, and built for energy. Day to day, he relies on Cucinelli, where suits are tailored to his broad frame, yet allow the flexibility needed for his famously animated, high-energy presence. These aren't static suits, they're designed for movement. For special occasions, Ballmer chooses Zegna, often attending private fittings to secure custom jackets and suits that amplify gravitas. His clothing doesn't chase extravagance, it reinforces authority. Just like his leadership style, his fashion is about impact, presence, and commanding any room he walks into. Larry Page, Belly Napoli, and tech-infused tailoring. Larry Page's wardrobe is quiet, discreet, and deeply intentional, mirroring his low-profile lifestyle. He turns to Belli Napoli, a boutique Italian atelier that creates garments exclusively for private clients. Each hand-sewn shirt or jacket is customized, never mass-produced, ensuring total uniqueness. But Page's style isn't just old-world luxury, it's tech tailoring. He experiments with fabrics lined for antibacterial protection, RFID shielding to block digital theft, and even wearable privacy layers designed for security. For him, fashion isn't about being seen, it's about safeguarding identity, a billionaire's armor in an age of hyper-surveillance. The silent power of billionaire fashion. For the wealthiest, fashion is never about chasing trends. It's about control, authority, and crafting an image that speaks louder than words. From Bezos's muted tones and Ellison's rare cashmeres to Arnold's private luggage and Musk's futuristic tailoring, these aren't just clothes, they're strategies. A billionaire's wardrobe is a private language of power, influence, and timeless exclusivity. So here's the question for you. If money didn't matter, which of these billionaire-approved brands would you choose? Would you go for Buffett's timeless shirts or Musk's futuristic suits? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories of how the world's richest shape culture, style, and power.